everybody, it's Gail from Gail's Bookish Things. Welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to do the 9 fountain pen superlatives. So there are several videos out on this. I have recently watched it on Ginger Peachy Stationery, and she makes reference also to this being shown on Leanne Likes videos. So it just looked like a lot of fun. I like these recap challenges or things that you can do to talk about your fountain pen experience. So let's get started. My first fountain pen was this orange TWSBI Eco. It came in a medium nib, but I have since switched it out. Let's see, I think it's a 1.1 stub on there now. I liked that shade of orange. It's not real neon-like, but it's a nice rich orange in the transparent, which was my original focus on fountain pens. And obviously I have since strayed away from that. My most recent purchase is this inexpensive $6 Platinum Preppy in a 03 nib, which I bought for the purpose of drawing and maybe playing around a little bit with watercolors with that. I got it in green. There's other colors available, and then I got a what's called I was seeing if it was in front of me. It's a carbon fountain pen ink that is like water resistant. Okay, so first, most recent, my smallest pen is this Kaweco Olive. I have 2 other Kawecos. This one I picked because it is, you know, the plastic. The other ones are aluminum, and this is definitely the lightest and the smallest. Bought the clip to go with it, and this is in a double broad nib. Then number 4, what is your largest fountain pen? Well, my largest fountain pens are kind of between these two. This is the Narwhal Primary Macchiato, and this is the Opus 88 Clear Demonstrator. They're almost identical in length. This one is slightly more large in, I guess you would say, circumference. But this one is a little bit taller. So bigness wise, they're both pretty chunky. And I like writing with this one, especially this one, learning to like. I have it in a nice wet ink right now, so that's helping. Okay, youngest pen. I think that's a funny way of stating this, and I'm not sure what they mean exactly, but some have it interpreted it as meaning the most recent make pen. For me, that would be the TWSBI Eco in the Royal Jade and the Rose Gold. It has that on some of the mechanical parts and on the clip and band there. So that's how I'm interpreting youngest. And then my oldest pen is this one I picked up at the New York Metropolitan Pen Show last fall. This is a Schaefer school pen. I believe the man that sold it to me said it was from about 1952-ish. I don't know if the nib is an old nib, but the pen body, at least, would be the oldest. This is really lightweight, and it really writes quite nicely. It's little. It's a, you know, I could see how it would be a school pen. It's very functional. I had to have just one souvenir pen from that trip. I had very minimal space to bring anything home, and because I didn't want to travel with a lot of stuff, I was just there overnight. Anyway, so I thought that little $10 pen I could easily fit in my purse or tote bag coming home. It's a fun little pen, but nothing too fancy there. And then let's see, my least expensive is also the Platinum Preppy, so that fits in 2 categories. This was like $6. I've had another really tiny Pilot pen. I can't remember what it was called, but it ended up getting broken, so I don't have that one, but I think they were comparable in price. What is the next thing? The most expensive pen, I'm not sure, so I got out these 3. My husband bought both of these for me. This is the Leonardo Momento Zero in, I think it's called Venetian Blue Green Lagoon. Has all kinds of names. It's really pretty, and it does have lots of green and blue in there. It's very beautiful. And then this is the Sailor Pro Gear Slim Nebula. This is the one that looks blue or it looks green, depending on how you're looking at it. Those, I don't know. I honestly don't remember how much they were. This is a gold nib. So that makes that a little bit more expensive, but again, they were both gifts, and I just don't remember. This is the most expensive one that I personally have bought. This is my Pilot Vanishing Point. It has a gold nib also. A lot of fun writing with this. I love it, and at first I saw people with these, and I was like, I would never buy that pen. It's so ugly. Why would you want the clip right there? And as everything in the fountain pen world, I started to I want to write with that thing there. That looks fun. And I am really happy with that pen. I enjoy it a lot. Okay, we are moving right along here. My favorite everyday carry. Well, I don't really go a lot of places with fountain pens. Every Sunday, I do take a couple pens to church with me, but that varies because I want to mix it up as I'm taking notes at class and the sermon. But I'd have to say, if I had to pick an everyday carry, it would likely be this TWSBI Eco broad nib in cement gray. It's just such a basic pen. I have the J. Urban Gris Orage, which means stormy gray ink in it, and this is just such a reliable combination that I'll just classify this as my everyday carry. But if I were picking an ink that I have had really reliable experience too, I would also consider putting in Ackerman's Deepwater Blue in that pen. Probably my TWSBIs, though, really any of them would be my everyday carry because I have such reliable experience with those. So that's all. Those are my 9 superlatives. Threw in a few there that are kind of tied in value. Hope that was fun for you to watch, and I hope you will do this little challenge too. That's all for now. See you soon.